Paul Rossi here with 910 Drones. In this video we're going to be unboxing the Osmo Action. We're also going to be bringing you an Inspire 1 crash. So stay tuned and make sure to watch the whole video. First thing we're doing here is removing the protective plastic wrap that covers this brand new shiny box. Next step is we're going to be opening this box. And as you can see here, I tried opening it incorrectly and struggled at first. But I found there's just a little piece of tape here that keeps the box closed. Cut that piece of tape and voila, you'll be able to open your Osmo Action. Upon opening the box, you're going to see your beautiful brand new Osmo Action. Upon taking the camera out of the box, I found that it felt very well built. The weight felt good. The plastic that's used on the fingers felt like a good solid plastic. Now we're going ahead here, we're opening up our accessory box to kind of see what comes with it. Oh, one of our mounts comes out. As you can see, the camera comes with a battery, 2 mounts, and 1 USB cable for charging the camera. So the first thing we'll do here is we're going to go ahead and remove the outer casing that allows you to mount the Osmo Action. You just flip the tab in the front towards the back, lift in the opposite direction, and then go ahead and open the back side. You can just give your Osmo Action a little push from the front and the camera should just come right out. We're going to go ahead and put the battery in. To put the battery in, slide it and then give it a nice firm push down. You will hear a click to know the battery is seated correctly. In order to get the battery out, you'll have to pop both mechanisms on the bottom of the camera. On the side of the camera, you're going to note that there's a slot for inserting your SD card, as well as plugging in your USB. The lens is not removable, and from reading in the manual, it gets very hot during operation. They use the word scalding hot. From the feel of it, I like the way this camera is built, and I'm looking forward to using it. Let's go ahead, we're going to pop the Osmo Action back into its little holder case. It's going to allow us to connect it to our mounts. The battery comes with a nice little case. It does hold an SD card. If you do have extra batteries, it'd be useful. Here you can see connecting the mount to the actual camera casing. It's just a nice screw mechanism. You can set your degree of your camera. Once you have a good set, just go ahead and tighten that mechanism down. The camera will mount to either of these items here. What it does is rotate and snaps into place. You'll hear a good click once it's secured. There's one that's made for mounting to like helmets. It's got a rounded edge, and then there's one with a flat edge that's going to be good for, flat surfaces. As you can see here, everything comes with your Osmo Action, your cord, your battery case, and your mounts. If you want to reuse your box, what I found here is you can cut the corners. That's going to allow you to tuck your cover back in so you can reuse your box. After a quick activation, we were ready to go with our Osmo Action. And immediately after getting the Osmo Action up and going, I found out my friend's drone was stuck in a tree. A friend of mine was flying and his drone had gone into the return to home feature. And what he was not expecting was it came down on top of this tree and ended up getting hooked into it. So I thought I had this great idea that I could go out there and use an Inspire 1 to try to go ahead and knock this Mavic out. What you're going to see here now is footage from what went down. I thought that I had things under control. this is where things go wrong. These images were taken right before the drone went into the death spiral.
So, here's the story. Buddy got his Mavic Pro stuck in a tree today, and I had the brilliant idea that, you know what, I can help this guy out. And you know, I got a few drones, and you know, I was like, I'll go help this guy out. I'm gonna get this drone out of the tree, and decided to take the Inspire 1 and rig a fishing pole to it. And the idea was to take the fishing pole and just kind of knock the drone to the side, just ding it, just hit it. And hell, I just assumed it would just give it a little fucking tap, and just give it a little tap, you know, and that drone will come out of the tree. Well, yeah, that did not happen. No. So we're tapping the drone with the fishing pole on the Inspire, tapping it, and then just all of a sudden, it just happens quick. The drone gets caught up, too much pressure, whatever the motor's trying to compensate for it, and it just went into like a, I don't know, a death spiral. It went into a death spiral. The Inspire 1 fishing pole death spiral. I'm sure the death spiral is not a common thing, because I don't think many people are attaching the fishing pole to the Inspire and then poke in a tree. Inspire went in a nice little spiral, and on its way down, you see in the video, one of the two guys that was trying to use the blanket, you know, to catch it, he's like, he kind of just shouted out like, hey, catch it, grab the drone or whatever. And unfortunately, one of the guys tried to grab the drone, and yeah, don't ever try to grab an Inspire 1 drone while it's falling or in flight. The blades will hurt you. The blades will cut your fingers. So unfortunately, one of the guys that was helping us out to try to get the drone tried to grab the Inspire, and the blade cut his finger. It wasn't a little cut, it was... The drone, the Mavic Pro, is still in the tree. The guy's finger is cut, and my Inspire smashed into pieces. Yeah. This is the same exact day that I busted the Osmo Action out of the box. Same day I take the Osmo Action out of the box, set it up, like, yeah, it's great action footage. Woo! How is that for action, folks? I'm really not angry, not frustrated, not mad. I'm not satisfied. I don't know. Guys, think twice before you try to use a drone to save a drone, get a drone out of a tree.